This advert is a series, which means it is continued from the last advert. The audience know this because it is the same characters that are used throughout. The advert is humorous because we see the father and son dressing the same with checked shirts, and they both have the same hair, which signifies they are related and are like one another. Over-the-shoulder shot is used at the beginning of the advert to create a conversation. Match cuts are used to switch to each new scene of the advert, and close-ups are used on people's faces, as well as the BT Infinity to enhance advertising, which also lets the audience know what is being advertised. Close-ups are used to make the advert more intense and important so they can focus on what is happening during the advert and to help catch the audience's attention. Iconography is subtly shown throughout the advert because BT is mentioned in every scene. Also, the dad and the son both talk about BT, which in detail could show how reliable BT is, as the dad has been using it his entire life too. There are more match cuts used in the advert, but the editing helps to highlight this and at the same time helps the advert to flow well. The editing used means the advert goes slowly so that the audience can understand the advert, as it is a series advert, so they want to know what's going on. In the advert, lighting is used very brightly and clear to give the impression of daylight, so it feels natural. However, the BT Infinity itself is highlighted by a lamp over it, which creates a focus on it and makes it seem symbolic. Throughout the advert, people are talking, so there is no music, which makes the advert more lifelike, as it means the audience can relate to what's going on throughout. Techniques. No celebrities are used to sell the product, but one technique that is used is the look of everyday life. This is good as it makes the audience feel like they can relate, as they have all been in the everyday situation that the characters in the advert are going through. The advert shows people at the dentist, someone in a taxi, in the cinema and at home, so everyday life is represented. This makes it come across more realistic. The only message which is put across is that everything will be a much faster speed if you use BT due to the speed of their internet. This can also be known as plain folk, which is used as a propaganda term, and it is just someone who acts as a common person that everyone can relate themselves to. Characteristics of products or services. The benefits of BT Infinity is faster broadband, and they give the impression that it is better than any other brand. For example, Sky. At the end of the advert, a quote comes on at the bottom of the screen saying 9 out of 10 customers would recommend BT Infinity, which helps to sell the product to the audience. The unique selling proposition is a marketing concept first proposed as a theory to explain a pattern in successful advertising campaigns. There is a unique selling proposition because BT are claiming that their broadband is much faster compared to other brands. Style appeal, that everything will be much quicker and will work better with the service they're providing. BT are also trying to give the impression that people will have a better life if they opt with BT, as they'll get quicker responses and will be able to go out more, which means everything overall will just be better for them. This advert is aimed at parents and older people who are looking to invest in new and reliable broadband. It is specifically aimed at families, as two of the characters in the advert are father and son. I would not say the advert has a gender stereotype, it is aimed at both. At the end of the advert, the dad uses a tablet which helps adverts stay modern as they're using modern day technology. It is not created to catch children's attention, which is why the advert is not filmed and edited at a fast pace. Logos is the main rhetoric in this advert, as the audience are told about the product, and there are statistics at the end of the advert which backs up their whole point, which is subtly persuading the audience. The main target audience is Group C2. These are electricians, plumbers, carpenters, and blue-collar professions, as BT broadband is aimed at people who are looking for a cheaper broadband.